Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Final Fantasy Ever Crisis video. Today we're going to be going over the newest fight, Bahamut. Now, he did just drop a couple days ago. I've been trying to figure out like the best way to attack this guy, just because he is a little bit different than the other fights. Ifrit, Shiva, and Ramuh. But of course, Ramuh is a little tough because, like I said, we don't have a water weakness yet, so that he's a little bit on the tougher side to do as far as like the very hard and stuff like that. But 192 is still pretty steep, especially for free to play players. So we did have the multiplayer release. I believe to unlock him, you only had to do hard mode, but for some reason, Bahamut requires you to do very hard. Now, very hard is a 200,000 CP. So yeah, that's not ideal, man. It's not ideal for a lot of players right now, especially for someone. I do spend a little bit, not a lot, but even, yeah, this is actually pretty rough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go ahead and go over this the best I can. I'm still trying to figure things out, but I have been able to at least complete the hard one. Now, I really just don't have the power needed to beat very hard, which is very unfortunate because you do need to beat very hard. And we can actually go look at this before we start the fight. You do need very hard to unlock his, to unbound him. So as you look at right here, I have completed the stamina. Of course, that's like one of the easiest ones. Co-op is very easy. Perform the synthesis, also very easy. This is a little bit of a grind. 300 memory just to unlock it is pretty what to get his mega flares. Pretty wild. But here's where you get stuck at instantly. You clear the trial of summons Bahamut on very hard at least one time. You go ahead and attempt it, and it's a 200,000 fight. So yeah, I've only gotten to 50%, even with the absolute best set possible. And he hits like a truck, guys. I mean, it's rough. It's a really rough fight. It took me a while just to set it up because, like I said, I'm used to fighting a lot of elemental stuff. I'm not really used to fighting non-elemental. So, but there is a small gimmick to him as well. So going over that will be pretty necessary here. But I'm sure a lot of you already figured it out. But of course, we're gonna do a guide anyways. Just for watching purposes, right? Watch me get slapped. I'm not guaranteed to beat this on first try, but I'm going to try on screen here. But I just want to go over the gimmick. So we're gonna be using Aerith, Cloud, and Sephiroth. We're going to be using non-elemental attacking. So basically what that little bar is a non-elemental gauge, but it's a magic gauge. So that's not actually non-elemental, it's a magic gauge. So we need to deplete that magic gauge before the countdown gets to I believe 0, because after 1, of course, 0, and then he does his mega flare, which wipes the whole wipes the whole board. It actually is 2 hits, I think. When I do see it, it's like 6,000 on one hit and like 10,000 the other. I don't even know if you can avoid it. At least in my level, I can't avoid it. So my only idea is to speed run, and that's probably why I can't beat the 200,000, because I just don't have the power, guys. I just don't. I'm right now, I'm still like 20k under. So right now we're gonna be using, I know it looks like a whale saber. I actually just can't stop pulling this weapon. That's why it's almost maxed out, but this is actually a really good weapon. 600% magical non-elemental damage, and of course when I get to that next enhance, it does go up quite a bit. Just to kind of give you an overboost thing. I'm kind of waiting for this thing to fill up a little bit, but I will get 780. So this might help me just a tad bit and very hard, but I don't think it's enough to, because I'm struggling staying alive. I have tried defensive mechanics and stuff like that to see if it can help me. Not really helping out. So it really just comes down to me being underpowered. So enough of why I can't beat that. As you can see, magic here is at 2692, which is pretty solid. Everything here should scale pretty well. We're using anything that's going to boost my magic damage. Right now, stat wise, I think I am at we're at 7, so we're at 100% magic attack and 50%. So that's actually pretty decent. Just from what I've tested, this works. So I'm still learning the game. There's still little gimmicks, of course. Right here, you're definitely gonna want to run your your summons on this, because these guys do quite a bit of elemental damage, and this will burn the bar a lot quicker. So this is definitely a good part of the strat. Of course, building stats, you're gonna have to use what you have, you know, just kind of get things rolling. This staff is really good. This is the one I was actually recommending in my previous video. This is gonna lower his MND so that these magic attacks can hit a little bit harder. And then we also have her healing on the side here. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this, and we're gonna kind of just, hopefully we can actually do this. Of course, if there's any tips or tricks, throw them in the comments below that I haven't figured out. I've only fought him a couple of times, so oh my god, I think this thing, he's so loud. Yeah, let's lower that a little bit. Yeah, let's lower that just a little bit. Okay, here we go. So we're definitely gonna want to lower MND, and then we're gonna want, he will auto, but automatically he'll put a solid barrier on the person that's about to get hit with the dive bomb. So that's gonna help out a lot. And then we have Aerith throw in the first heal. I'll go ahead and do one more heal just to keep these rolling. And then I'll go ahead and move on to dispelling, or making it a hit his MD real quick. There we go. Everybody should be using their Blade Burst and Shock Blast. Shock Blast is actually really good. You're gonna see this hit pretty hard. So now we've stopped him from doing that. Mega Flare for a little bit. We'll lower MND. We'll go ahead and continue to heal, because I believe he does charge for a dive bomb. So you're gonna want to save your summons for this next turn right here. There we go. I probably should have waited on that. That was a bad run, but it'll get the job done. As you can put them at half on the Mega Flare, but yeah, I messed up on this a little bit here. It's fine. Still get the W on this. Yeah, he's about to go down anyway. So we can just throw a Fire just to clear it. Yep. And we'll go ahead and start attacking with Shock Blast again. And Blade Burst. Oh yeah, you're gonna want to knock this. Magic will knock this, because if he does get this, it's over. You're gonna always want to save your summons for the next transition here. There it is. That's dive bomb. Okay, we're good. He should automatically shield me. He did. Okay. Go ahead and throw a full heal. I'm gonna survive this very easily. Yep. Yeah, I say that, but almost died, right? We'll go ahead and throw a heal. We'll throw one more heal. Actually, we'll throw one of these. Lower the MND a little bit. And here he goes again. Gotta get Sephiroth to do one more. There we go. Nope. I'll go ahead and skip this. He does get attack buffs, so we definitely want to knock him out. Yeah, see, we're doing less damage here. Yeah, we're doing a lot less damage here. So we're gonna go ahead and just go full on attack before that damn attack starts. I don't think we're gonna make it. We're gonna try though. It's all out or nothing, because once this goes, it's over. Come on, guys. There we go. Okay, we did do it first try. It was a little sloppy, but yeah. I love this PC port. It's so good. It's so good. So good. We went and S ranked it. You would think after this S rank, I could at least do the 200. I don't know. Tomorrow I'm gonna try a little bit more on the 200, and if I do plan on beating it, I'll share my findings with you guys. I did get a rarity, nice. So we did get his Bahamut sword, which is very nice. M&D and magic. So this is actually pretty good. This is a really good for shit. I probably use this as a primary, honestly. But yeah, this is a good sub weapon too. It's non-elemental, so, and it's magic. So it's decent. It's free, right? We'll take free weapons. So I can go ahead and go over my build real quick. Like I said, guys, it's not the most perfect build. There's just stuff I just don't have. But going over the party that I'm currently using for that fight, like I said, I'm using her new staff. Like it does lower the M&D, and these are going to be hitting the magic part of the non-elemental side. So I am using Mythos Saber for my primary, and then I'm also using This is actually a little hidden gem for me. I'm actually really starting to like this. I found out about it when I was fighting the Final Fantasy IX boss. 600% non-magical, non-elemental damage, and you get a crit rate of 10%. This thing boosts your attack and magic. So scaling this is actually pretty cool. It's a little bit harder to scale this one, but for this one, I think I'm like at level 3 on it, so I'm getting the 7% and plus 30 on attack and magic. I'm only benefiting from this part right here, so because I think I am pretty full on magic itself. Yeah, and then we have the magic boosting here, but I'm only going to be really using this right here, and these are just for stats. I got very lucky on this. I'm only using this for the stats for the magic and attack for flat, but other than that, nothing really. And the magic defense is very nice too. Some weapons, I'm kind of just using what I have that increases magic attack because Brother's a good magic damage healer. So it's definitely really nice to run it. I'm not benefiting really from the ice potential. But yeah, so this is solid weapon, Shinra Blade Model 1. Increasing this, of course, is pretty gnarly. 940 at max. Even just getting it to here 780, which is very nice. So this is actually one I'm probably going to start putting on my wish list, just to have one of these ready, because it looks like we're having more non-elemental magic enemies. You know, this recently those bars kind of suck to hit. So this will probably be the next thing I work on after I work on like the magic wands for Aerith over here. And of course, Mythos Saber kind of caught my eye. It's not the biggest stat stick, but 940. And this is one of the starting weapons that you got when the game first dropped. So very nice magic boosting to 40 points, and then boost ability potential. So very nice. And then of course her healing. This is just to boost magic and defense. I'm trying to figure out if Dive Bomb is a physical damage. I don't know. I have tested it with MND. I really couldn't see much of a difference. But I'm going to try a full defense build tomorrow and see if it's any less. But honestly, at the end of the day, like I said, that 200,000, the 200K fight is just not in the cards right now. I'll try my absolute hardest and knock it out, but I just don't see it happening. So I just got to be more patient about it, or at least until the co-op releases. And this right here, we're just using this for the boost attack and boost defense. Like I said, I was trying to survive the dive bomb. I don't know if this is if it's actually if it's a magic or it's a defensive. So if you know what that is, go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'm pretty sure I can do some research and find out tomorrow. But right now, this one is I'm using Torn Wing, which was a free weapon they gave us. This is increasing physical defense to mid, I believe, to high potential. Also casts. Also magic healing is cast. 30% of healing potential. So it just helps out a little bit, honestly. Solid Barrier, like I said, I was dying. I put this on. I survived. So it's really cool, especially on auto. He will automatically use this on the targeted person. So you won't have to worry about him not doing it. He pretty much does it about 95% of the time. Because there's a small window, I think at least one time where he didn't do it, or maybe two, who knows. But I do really like the barrier. If for some reason it is a magic attack that he's doing throughout the whole fight, Gorth, put on the mana one. I believe that one does the magic defense. So, but I really do feel like the dive bomb is physical. So if I'm incorrect on that, go ahead and drop it in the comments below so I could stop using the shit, right? But yeah, I hope this video helped you guys out on the Bahamut fight. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. It really is, but I just don't get why he's so difficult, man. Especially, it's almost like they don't want us to use him right away. He does hit quite hard. I think it's 3,500 for Mega Flare, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the others are not that high. It's probably what it is. I don't think I can even look at. When I look at it, I don't even want to switch over, honestly. Yeah, 3,500 to non. Yeah, to all enemies. I don't know. I don't remember what the other ones were. I think they're let me see. I think I can actually look it up real quick. Solo party. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, see 2275 at max here right now. So that's probably why he's so difficult to obtain right now. Is because of the amount of damage he can do. But anyways, I hope you guys are having fun with Bahamut fight. Hopefully we get the multiplayer soon so we can all just kind of farm the stones so we can go ahead and just get that stuff ready. But at the end of the day, you still have to beat it on very hard. And I believe it is a solo fight. So yeah, you know what? Let me double check that real quick. So I believe it is solo. No, it isn't. So it just says clear the trial summons Bahamut very hard one time. So we might be able to get away with doing this whenever he hits in the multiplayer side. So I guess we'll just have to be patient, honestly. And I'm still lacking the 65 levels, so I'll be doing that tomorrow as well. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this video helped you out today. Hope you guys have a great night. Be safe, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.